Hello and welcome to Notebook. We will be talking about a very important chapter from your syllabus, which is force and pressure. Before that, let us go back to the 17th century. In 1650, a German scientist by the name of Otto von Guericke invented a pump to extract air out of a vessel to create partial vacuum. His studies reveal that light travels through vacuum but sound does not. In 1654, at Regensburg, he performed a famous series of experiments in front of Emperor Ferdinand III. He joined two hollow metallic hemispheres of 51 centimeter diameter made of copper to form a sphere. Then he sucked out all the air from the sphere using a suction pump to create a vacuum. The two bowls were then held together only due to atmospheric pressure. Then he tried to separate the two bowls by getting them pulled apart by a team of 8 super powerful horses on each side. Guess what happened then? The bowls remained held tightly together and did not separate. So great is the force of air pressure that the hemispheres could not be pulled apart. This proved the enormous force of atmospheric pressure. Okay, story time is over. Time to get started with the chapter. To make it easier for you to understand, we have broken down the chapter into small parts, each focusing on a vital topic. In this part of the video, we will be concentrating on force, what it is and its causes. Force. We use this term very commonly in our day-to-day life. But do you know where we use it? Opening a door, riding a bicycle, and lifting a box are some things that we all do in our daily lives, and all these require a force. But what is a force? Let's talk about that. Let's see an example. A football is lying on the ground at rest. You see, it's not moving. So if a player wants to pass this ball to his teammate, he will have to kick the ball. As you can see, he has successfully moved the ball in direction of his teammate. So when he kicked the ball, we can say that he has applied a force on the football. Let's look at another example here. Here's a sofa, but we want to move it towards the lamp. So what do? We will push it to move. So what is pushing then? Push here means a force that is applied on the sofa to shift it. Similarly, when you lift up a cushion from your sofa, it can be said that a force is applied on the cushion. Here the force is applied in the form of lifting. So force is nothing but actions which are being performed on objects. There are several other actions performed on objects like hitting a nail in the wall with the help of a hammer. Here hitting is the force applied on the nail. What about riding a bicycle? We have to pedal it constantly to keep it in motion. Thus, pedaling is the force applied on the bicycle. And lastly, what about stopping a moving ball? It is also another application of force. In this case, the force is applied on the moving ball to stop. Let us look at a few more examples. Look at this metal wrench and a magnet. Do you see how it is getting attracted towards the magnet? This magnetic attraction is a force which is applied on the wrench. Hey, look what we have here, an orange tree. Oops, did an orange just fall from it? But why does it fall straight down? Because of the force of gravity acting on it. Similarly, opening a drawer, plucking the strings of a guitar, hitting a metal gong, flicking, moving objects are all examples of force applied on different objects. These, along with the other kinds of actions that we just discussed, can be categorized into two basic actions, pushing and pulling. To define, push refers to the force which lends to move an object away from the direction of force applied, and pull refers to the force which tends to move an object towards the direction of the force applied. When we move a table or hit a ball by our bat, we are simply pushing an object. On the other hand, when we open a drawer or lift a bucket full of water from a well, we perform pulling. So summing up, we can say that a push or pull acting on a body is called force. But what do you think causes force? Or simply, what are the causes of force? As simple as it sounds, force is caused due to an interaction. But what is interaction? When two or more objects have an effect on each other, the phenomenon is known as interaction. Assume that a girl is sitting at the table which has a book on it where there is zero or no interaction between her and the book. Will the book move? Of course, no. But what if the girl pushes the book from one end with her hand? Will it move now? Yes. So, what did we infer from here? That there was an interaction between the girl and book in the second scenario, and that made the book move. Hence, we can say that a force is applied when there is an interaction between two bodies. So we arrive to the end of topic 1 of this chapter. Hope this was fun-filled and an informative session for you. So we will see you again in the next part of our video. Till then, happy learning and goodbye.